There it is, the Batman, all-new Batmobile, lost its wheel, and the Joker got away. On the table, we have a LEGO The Batman, and this is the Squirrel Stampede, and I am the Dan. We have the new LEGO The Batmobile and the new LEGO The Batcave to look at. Did I say the too many times? Probably. But these are two very interesting sets with a lot of great character pieces included. LEGO always does the Batman theme so interesting. So let's get to these two builds and see what questions we will find from the Riddler.
Squirrel Stampede 2022. Please strike. Squirmint.
And a squirrel live.
And on the table first, LEGO The Batman, set number 76181, Batmobile, the Penguin Chase, 392 pieces with the Penguin and Batman, of course. Inside the box instructions: the bag of pieces 1, the bag of pieces 2, the bag of pieces 3, a small sheet of stickers, and some flashy elements. So now we get to build the Batman, the Batmobile. Is the Batman, all-new Batmobile, lost its wheel, and the Joker got away. No, it didn't lose a wheel, although with these strange D-stud flatteners on the side, sure looks like it might lose a wheel. Look at this though, a new Batmobile! Every time a new Batman movie comes out, or a new Batman theme I should say, a new Batmobile is around the corner. And somehow they keep delivering something that feels new and fresh. This one resembling a little more of a muscle car, a little more of a realistic type Batmobile. Sometimes they can get very creative, other times they can get a little more grounded. I feel like this is something you could actually see in the city. I actually placed these little elements coming out of the top exhaust. Those don't need to be there. That they look kinda cool. I love the engine back here, some really cool detail. Not sure if Bats has a full jet engine back there, but he's got something powerful looking to propel the Batmobile. Like many times before, it is a two-seater. I always prefer a two-seater Batmobile toy, especially in LEGO. And the cockpit almost reminds me of something from Knight Rider. Maybe just because I've been watching a lot of Knight Rider on Netflix lately, but the way the dash curves around here and a little less room for the passenger and all the utilities and tools that Batman's going to need, plus a little bit of a storage area back there. I think we got 2 Batarangs with this set, so here's a Batarang you can place back in this corner. Of course, don't stop fast, Batman, or that's going to hit you in the head. There is some really subtle sticker work going on throughout the Batmobile. Here is a very hard to see plating on the top roof here. There's some other pieces here and on the side. Almost could do without. And then up front here we have firing projectiles under the hood. Place 2 of them in. 2 of these long steel needle-like projectiles. And a fire pressed down on the hood. Ouch! What do we got from the new minifigures? There is our new LEGO Batman, the Batman Batsuit. This one, a little bit mid-tone gray, with the bat symbol up front and a little bit of black and white, plus a lot of line art detailing up the suit. Maybe a little lighter than what we've seen in the trailers. It usually appears a little more black. Oh, and on the backside you can see his spinal column going down. Pretty nice looking batsuit. And like often with the LEGO Batman minifigures, head removable, and you can see his face underneath. But we also have a face switch out to Bruce Wayne, kind of a grouchy Bruce Wayne, or a even grouchier Bruce Wayne, and his hairpiece, which is a nice little extra. Then we have the Penguin here.
Bah, that's not the Penguin. Bah.
Maybe not your traditional penguin, but there we have a penguin figure. A very splotched up face, and I don't know if we have a second face under there. Nice smooth hairpiece. Oh, there we go. We do have a secondary face there, a little grumpier. And we've got this great stud shooter. I feel like this is something new. I don't know if I've built this stud shooter before. We've got a different lever up front, but you place in a transparent orange stud and fire away. And I see the Batsuit still deflects. What does Batman look like with his helmet over the wrong headpiece? Yeah, it actually kind of works. How does that happen? He's got flesh-toned eyes, but there you go. So pretty impressed with the new Batmobile. The build was a little bit complicated. I had a couple moments of, oops, I switched a piece and then had to go backwards. But it mostly felt like a fresh build. I enjoyed the process quite a bit. Let's do a quick comparison with a couple other Batmobiles. I like to bring out this original LEGO Batmobile, one of the first ones they made. I think 2008 was when LEGO first got the Batman license, years and years ago. This one I always like. It's a little bit more resemblance of a Tim Burton Batmobile, only with one seat though. I prefer the double seaters. But you can tell these are pretty much in scale with each other. And then of course another favorite, the one we built this summer live build, was the 60s Batmobile. Seems like another great one to place next to this new Batmobile. Just the multitude of styles over the years that we've seen is pretty fun and crazy. So a fun build with this one. Now we can move on to the Batcave where we can park him. Alright, so you have your Batmobile built. Now you are encouraged to pick up set number 76183, Batcave the Riddler Face-Off. 581 pieces with Batman, the Riddler, Lieutenant James Gordan, Selina Kyle, Catwoman, Alfred Pennyworth, and Bruce Wayne Drifter. On the back of the box, you can see how the Batcave interacts with the Batmobile. You have Batman at the Batcomputer with Alfred up front, but that can move away and the Batmobile can drive on in through. Looks like a nice display pad for it, plus all these great minifigures. Inside the Bat box, we've got a booklet of instructions, mid-sized sheet of stickers, the bag 1, the bag 2, the bag 3, the bag 4, and the bag 5 to build the Batcave, plus an extra bag of some filler pieces. Lots to construct. Let's rip this thing out and give the Batmobile some parking. Let's take a quick moment and see what we built here. Look at Bruce Wayne, Drifter Bruce Wayne on a very sick looking bike, just a basic bike. I really enjoy the build on this one. It's simple and fun. We have a head switch out right now with the completely unknown masked head to represent a visor. But I think we have a Drifter Bruce Wayne head here too. Nice and rolly, I like how it's constructed. Also the Batcomputer. This thing is quite interesting and detailed fun. We've got the mystery of the Riddler and a lot of different questions to be answered. And we've got a nice little bat decoder, a red magnifying glass, which will help decode riddles. Let's see if Batman can decode this for us. To the Batman. To the Batman. Yeah. I don't know what this one says yet. Oh, if you turn it, I think it's the Riddler's face.
Wow!
Or Commissioner Gordan. No, I don't know, someone.
Oh no!
And this one, maybe a question mark? Batman's gonna really have to study these for quite a while. The screens on the computer look pretty good. Oh, there's even another one to decode over here. I think it's the bat symbol.
No.
So, good looking computer set, and of course a coffee mug, always an indicator of one of the better sets in my books. With all the emo moods of Batman in his current state of days, it's nice to see he's still drinking a nice cup of coffee or hot chocolate, maybe even bat chocolate. And a constructed Batcave the Riddler Face-Off. Squirrels, can we have a minute alone in the Batcave, please?
Yeah, we're going.
I'm really confused.
Enjoy your puzzles, Batman.
Thanks for the drink, Alfred.
So there we have the Batcave. I've added a few elements just to make it feel more like the Batcave with the T-Rex and the giant oversized golden acorn. When did Batman get the giant oversized golden acorn? So the Batcave is a fancier Batcave option located within the Wayne Terminus Railway Road Station something. And in the central we've got the Bat computer with the monitors, we've got a map computer over here, and we've got a repair station for the Batmobile. Nice lighting up top. Kind of feels like something we've built with Harry Potter from before. I think the Hogwarts Express had a nice railway theme to it too, very similar to this. First off, I'm somewhat curious if it is compatible to the new LEGO Road System plating. It just might be, but we would have to remove these little ramps. I think you would have to do some custom work, and it is a little bit lower, so not really compatible. I believe the highlight of this set are the many minifigures from the new The Batman movie, so let's take a look at them a little closer up. We've got Catwoman. She seems to draw in the strays. She has a chain and also a helmet switch out. But no eared hoodie piece that I've seen in the trailers. Kinda odd they left that out. Kinda hard to tell who she is. Then if we move these cats out of the way, we have a Lieutenant James Gordan. And back over here, Alfred. There's a lot of serious characters in this pack. And checking on to the Riddler, real interesting green fellow. He almost has the same hair as Drifter Bruce Wayne. Perhaps Drifter Bruce Wayne is actually the Riddler and is asking himself his own questions throughout the whole movie, and at the very end you find out the Riddler is actually Batman Bruce Wayne. That's why he's always able to answer the Riddler's questions, of course. What a thrilling movie prospect. I hope I didn't just spoil it. So yeah, besides the T-Rex that I have added in and the giant novelty acorn, the Batcave is a pretty fancy displayable set. But now, if you recall, we built the Batmobile earlier, so now what do? We slide out the Bat computer and place it up here? I don't know, somewhere else. Make sure all our road ramps are dropped down and roll in our Batmobile. So that works for a pretty nice Batmobile display. You can open up these wings like so if you want it to be a little wider, or close them up if you want it a little tighter. And now you've got a place to store and work on with all those tools your Batmobile. And now for time with Alfred Pennyworth and the tools needed to fix the Batmobile. You have a wide selection of tools, Alfred, with the screwdriver in your hand. Then we have some sort of hammer, a wrench, a ratchet, another wrench, and some sort of squirrely thing there. And then a drip drip squeaky thing, and a tire replacement thing, and a drill thing majig, and a sawzall, and over here he's got a blowtorch. So, after a long day of work, Alfred gets a drink and goes watches reruns of the Golden Girls. I think my bike needs fixing too, Alfred. Wah wah. So these two sets are really hand in hand together. Oh, there's a little interesting door feature here. I messed up the sticker, it's too far that way. I think you can capture the Riddler in here, or other characters as a little holding cell. But I like the displayability of this set. I like the gritty look of the new Batman movie. I like the fact that it really has a lot of mystery and detective work to it, hopefully. And with the Batcave constructed with merely 581 pieces, I think they portrayed it pretty well. It will be interesting if they add more to this series. I believe there's a Batman versus Catwoman chase bike set out there, but it felt pretty much what we just built today. Batman's bike is a little more souped up than the drifter bike here. But I think the Batmobile here option with the Bat computer are your best go-tos. I suppose you could even place this in here and then just kind of back in, kind of like all Austin Powers like. And then, oh dear, Batman. How are you gonna get out of that one? And that is LEGO, the Batman, the new Batmobile, and the new Batcave. Pretty fun builds all around. If you liked today's video, please give us the squike, the squirrelive, and the squamment. Let us know what you're really excited for about Batman in this upcoming year, 2022. Thanks for watching. That's what I have to say about that.